Hello again, Edwina Murphy-Droomer here, founder of Eudaimonia, and this is number 19 in the Nutrition 101 series. And actually 17 and 18 and 19 are a little bit of a trio of information. 17, I am looking at the problem that seems to be ever increasing of children that don't or won't eat vegetables. So what we're addressing is the critical importance of getting veggies into kids. And then we're looking at exactly which veggies it's important to look at. And I've broken that down into 3 different groups. And I've actually been inspired into these 3 different groups by a woman called Terry Walls, who wrote the Walls Protocol, which is a very, very powerful, very inspiring story. And she's done TED Talks and she's all over YouTube. So feel free to look her up, Walls, W-A-H-L-S. Anyway, so video 17, we looked at dark green leafy veggies. Yesterday's video in number 18, we looked at the antioxidant rich nature of deeply colored, vibrant vegetables. And today, the third group that we're going to talk about is sulfur-rich veggies. So first up, we'll look at why it's really important to get sulfur-rich veggies into yourself and your kids every day. But also, we'll look at which veggies they are and think about some ways to actually get them being eaten. So sulfur-rich veggies are enormously important for nourishing our cells and nourishing particularly our mitochondria. And our mitochondria are like the little battery packs in our cells. So they are responsible for production of energy, kind of important. Also important to ensure that our body is efficiently detoxifying. So while we can work really hard to eliminate the number of toxins that we're consuming, the number of toxins that we're using in our personal care products, it is inevitable that our body produces some toxins and free radicals just in the nature of how it runs itself, but also through the environment. It might be through pollution in the air or various other ways that are unavoidable. So our bodies are designed to deal with this kind of toxicity and via detoxification. So sulfur is enormously important in these detoxification pathways. What else? In the synthesis of protein and in making collagen. So collagen is really important for our joints and for beautiful, strong skin, hair and nails. This is one that lots of people are always looking for answers to, and sulfur-rich veggies are a really good answer. Sulfur-rich veggies have also been shown through numerous research that has been done to be very powerful in helping with the strengthening of your blood vessel wall. So that's also really important. There's lots of things that I can keep banging on about, but that gives you a bit of a picture. So where do we get these sulfur-rich veggies from? Well, there's 3 different families. The first family is brassicas. And there's my dog. Brassicas come to you via actually kale, which most people don't know, broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts are a very neglected veggie that are in season at the moment and can be absolutely gorgeous. Just simply halve or quarter them and lightly fry them up with some butter and salt and pepper, and they're delicious, really, really tasty. So that's the brassica family. The next one is the allium family, and I talked a bit about allium families when we did prebiotics a few videos ago and the importance of alliums. Alliums are also an awesome provider of sulfur. So things like your leeks, onions, garlics, and I talked a bit in that prebiotic video about how we get particularly raw garlic in via things like guacamole and hummus and so on. So that is really worth checking back in on, and getting these beautiful allium family vegetables into you is really important. And the third family is fungi. You might be surprised to hear that, but it is. And so our mushrooms are not only a wonderful source of B vitamins, which is really important for our nervous system, but also for being so high in sulfur. So have a think, have a look through all these different vegetables and work out how you can start to, don't get too overwhelmed with the quantities that I talk about. So with these vegetables, I do like to encourage people to get about 2 cups a day in. So it's 3 cups of your dark green leafies, about 2 cups of deeply coloured vegetables, and about 2 cups of your sulfur-rich veggies. So that's something to aim towards. But if you're making something like a guacamole and you're putting in the avocado, there's a deeply coloured. You're putting in some garlic, there's a sulfur-rich, also a really good prebiotic. Have a think, how do I get some greens in there? Maybe chop up some fresh parsley, and that's another great way to get some of those lovely dark green leafies into your diet. So there's lots of different ideas. There's a link to my Instagram page, and I'm always, I am one of those dreadful people that takes photos of our meals and the foods that I'm making, because I believe as a busy mother of 4, if I can manage it, then it's possible for other people to manage it as well. So there's lots of inspiration there. I often break down the recipes on my website, which is also linked to in these videos. I break the recipes down so you can see which are the dark green leafies, the deeply coloured, and the sulfur-rich veggies. Anyway, check in there. Also on Facebook, I put bits and pieces up on there as well. There's lots of places to find inspiration, and please don't hesitate to ask me questions in here. I love to hear from people. It helps me, it motivates me to keep doing these videos, and I love hearing your stories, your successes, your struggles, and I can help you with those. It's all great. So make sure you subscribe to the Nutrition 101 series so you don't miss anything, or just subscribe to my channel. And there is all sorts of information being uploaded here every day that is just to help you. All right, that's it from me today. Bye for now.